Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of November 6th through the 12th, 2023. First card out for you is Faith with the third eye chakra, and we're seeing you surrounded by spirit guides, and I'm noticing this amethyst here, which is a stone of protection. So if there's anything in your life that you're worried about right now, I want to say that it will be fine and there's no need to worry. Everything will work out for you. In particular, like if you're worried about worldly events, because as I was shuffling your cards, I couldn't stop thinking about like everything going on in the world with all this war and suffering. And I mean, we all fight our own wars, even if we're not directly involved with the more global politics. We have our own demons and wars that we are fighting within our own personal lives. And whatever struggle or war you are facing, or the people in your life are facing, I feel like they are safe and they will be protected. So I want to just say that to you right off the bat. You are surrounded by spirit guides as well, and they're guiding you in the right direction. So have faith. We also have the message building blocks. I'm laughing because you are the sixth sign that I am filming today, and I'm not even exaggerating. This card came out for like 4 other signs so far. So clearly this week for the collective, not just you, is all about building something from the ground up again. So I definitely would expect to build your business up if you have your own business, build your personal brand, build your relationships or your friendships, build your home, like whatever you have going on for yourself. I see you building something up and making it stronger, okay? Which is very interesting because we are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio season to me is all about like death and rebirth. There's a lot of destruction that takes place. So you may have been contemplating recently everything that you need to let go of in your life, but there's other areas of life that are really just ripe with growth. So this week is all about growing those areas, it seems. And your energy oracle is rest and rejuvenation in reverse. And again, you're only the 6th sign I'm filming this week, and this card already came out in reversed for Scorpio. So I believe Scorpio. Was it Scorpio? Yes, it was. And, you know, this card is saying, listen, get some gosh darn sleep, Leo, because you have been pushing yourself way, way, way too hard. And now I'm thinking of like every Leo in my life. And I feel like I could tell this to every single one of them. You have not been getting enough sleep, just straight up. And you have not been getting enough rest. You have had restless nights. You have had just like so much going on in your life, and trying to force and build your money or whatever the heck you're trying to do, and you're gonna burn yourself out if you keep going at the pace that you're going at, or you're gonna like be susceptible to like injuries, accidents, things like that. So get some gosh darn sleep. Thank you very much. We're gonna get 6 tarot cards for this week to further elaborate what you'll be going through from the manga tarot. First card out is the 8 of Swords in reversed. And this is a card of overthinking and feeling like you're stuck in your current circumstances, stuck overthinking, feeling helpless like there's nothing to do. And that is simply not the case. There is a lot you can do. So if, for example, you feel very helpless when it comes to more worldly things that are going on, you aren't helpless. You can spread information. You can help out through charity, or like there are always different types of ways in which you can help. Like for example, if you get so mad at all of the people living on the streets and how the government or the system isn't doing anything for them, nobody wants their tax dollars to go towards housing, you can help out by volunteering at your local food bank, or, you know, literally just going out there and asking these people, what do you need? I will get it for you. You know what I mean? So there is a lot you can do. You don't need to sit in this anger and frustration. And so I see, Leo, there is a lot of like helping people out. Also, there may be people in your personal life who are really going through a tough time, like whether they're in an awful relationship they're trying to escape, or in and out of like the hospital, or having problems, or maybe they even just had a baby and they're really struggling. Go ahead and help them. Like, be too much with it. Like, come over and like just start helping them, even if they don't ask for it. Like, until they kick you out, keep doing it. You don't need to sit here feeling helpless and thinking to yourself, oh, if I was in her position, I would want people to help, but she hasn't asked for help, and blah, blah, blah. Just go do it. Just go do it. Second card out is the 9 of Swords in reversed, which is a card of struggle, mental health issues, anxiety, depression, feeling helpless, again, hopeless. You know what it is, Leo? I feel like you need to make yourself useful. Just being honest here. I feel like when you are useful, you feel like you have a purpose, and also being useful takes you away from that overthinking. So if you've been spending a lot of time alone, just in your head, do something that is useful. Something that helps society out, whether it's like fostering puppies or kittens, or creating a beautiful podcast that gives wonderful advice, or going out and volunteering at, an animal shelter or somewhere, or helping, your brothers or sisters raise their children. Like, do something that makes your hands useful, essentially. And Spirit's saying that is actually the key to getting out of your own head. Okay, I think you can use some sort of healthy distractions this week, and I'm not one to sit here and tell people, like, if you're feeling sad, like, just distract yourself from it and don't dive into it. I do the opposite of that. I literally force myself to journal every single day, and it processes everything going on. However, I feel like, sometimes you may find yourself in this space where you just have all this extra time on your hands, and your mind immediately goes to these dark places. So if you just keep yourself busy, I feel like you'll avoid a lot of that. While still processing, though, whether it's through therapy, talking to a friend, or journaling. Third card out is Strength in reverse. Yeah. This is kind of what we were just saying. You need to find a balance. So I'm not saying, like, avoid the things that are bothering you. Find an outlet for that. So either like therapy, journaling, or talking to your friends about something, okay? Find some sort of outlet for you to, like, sit with your feelings, for sure. However, also keep yourself busy. It's a balance. It really is a balance. And get enough sleep. Essentially what I'm saying is take care of your mental health this week, for sure. All right, second row out, fourth card is the King of Swords in reverse. You have a lot of swords cards here, which is thinking, overthinking, coldness, pulling back. I feel that someone you may be perceiving someone as pulling away from you, or pulling back from you, or like getting like lost in all of the responsibilities they have going on. And I feel like that's what you're overthinking about. Like, I feel like it's in correlation to someone in particular. Like, you feel so helpless. Like, you want to give them what they want. You want to help them. But you feel them growing more distant from you because they're so busy. Not because they don't like you, but because they're so busy, or there's just stuff going on in their life. And don't hesitate to, like, pop in on this person, to reach out to this person and help them out. I feel that you're dealing with someone who is not going to ask for help, okay? But I think that warmth would go a really long way. This person may be an air sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, mainly sun, moon, and rising, and that would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is so strange because this card keeps coming up in the same exact spot. And this is the third reading now out of 6 where the Seven of Pentacles came up as the 5th card. Yours is in reversed, but this is what it looks like upright. And this talks about working, building something up, building something from the ground up. And you may not have achieved your results and rewards that you would like just yet, but you are starting to see a little bit of harvest. So for example, like with YouTube, say you're making a ton of YouTube videos over and over again, you got monetized, and you only have like a couple $100 pouring in right now. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit of harvest for the hard work you're putting in, and you're continuing to grow this. All right, that's like the best example I can give because I run 2 YouTube channels. But what is it in your life where it's like you're pouring a lot of energy into something and you're just starting to see the benefits of it, and it's about to explode, okay? There's going to be a lot of rewards coming in from it, but with this card being in reverse, like, Spirit is saying, do not give up right now. I feel like a lot of you are in your head about the lack of results so far, and it's almost like if you just hang in a little bit longer and keep working, keep yourself busy, it's gonna come in. And you may think, I'm busy, I'm doing everything I can, and it's still not coming in. Work even harder, do even more then, okay? Or do something else to distract yourself from the waiting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think you need to get yourself out of your head when it comes to waiting. 6th card out is the 4 of Wands in reversed here. And this card literally shows marriage. It literally shows a huge life achievement, you know, passing through this portal, and you have accomplished something huge in your life. In reverse, again, it gives me that energy of waiting for a big accomplishment in your career or in your relationship or in something. And I feel like that's what's causing you anxiety here. But when you stay in the energy of waiting, you're going to keep staying in the energy of waiting. So instead of doing that, make your life as happy right now in this present moment. Radically accept everyone for who they are, where they're at right now. And I just keep getting this message for you, Leo, that it's about to happen. Like, you're getting very frustrated that you have not accomplished something. Like, for example, you could be applying to so many different jobs for months now and you hear nothing back, and it's so frustrating and you're ready to give up. But it's like, if you just keep going a little bit, I swear to God, like in a week or two, you'll get a call back. Like, it feels so close, but you are so much like on the brink of giving up right now. So it's a very frustrating feeling. But again, it goes back to the very first card of your reading, faith. Have faith in your ability to accomplish this thing. And you know what? As you're waiting to hear back, waiting for the success, keep yourself busy by either continuously working towards it or by doing something else entirely. So you get what I'm saying? Like, don't just sit in this energy of waiting. Keep yourself busy by doing more actions that will lead to this thing, whatever it is for you, happening, or like doing something else entirely, so your mind's just not like worrying constantly. So that is your week ahead. I feel like your spirit guides are definitely working with you to help you relax more and to trust more. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I will see you later. Bye bye.